are you? What you really do? Who are you? Who you wrong to? Deep down.
One, two. Right, okay. Is that working? Can you hear me now? Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me now? I think you might be able to hear me now. 1 2 1 2. Paul speaking. Can you hear me now? I've changed the input. And right, okay. Completely inexplicable. No idea what was going on there. Anyway, here we go. And it's kind of, it might mean I'm not able to do the music. We'll get there when we get there, right? Okay. So, right, I'm all over the shop now. I haven't dealt with that. Anyway, I was trying to introduce the quiz. I thought everybody could hear me. So start again. We're about to do the quiz. It's a pub quiz. I'm the quiz master. What you do is you answer the questions. All right, now, now my PowerPoint's disappeared. The hell is going on? Hello. Right. So hopefully you can hear. Hopefully the PowerPoint doesn't make the sound go away for some reason, which would be unprecedented. Someone reassure me you can still hear me as I'm doing this bit. So answer the questions, mark yourself after every round, and don't stick answers in the chat. All right, and we'll be fine. At the end of the quiz, I'll get you to upload your scores, and everything will be great. So last time we played, Craig saying Gremlins. Is the sound off again? Someone tell me the sound's on. Don't say yes, say the sound is back on. Say everything is okay, Dr. Paul. The sound is clear. Right, good. Thank you, John. Right. So last time we played was Monday, Breed or Deed, and I am Smart was right up at the top there. Happy Gang, Electric Sheep, Noodle Doodles, Gwenstay, Lumpy Gravy, Quiz Ballers, Porn Dwarfs. Let's get Quizzical. Quizzical. I want to get Quizzical. Quizzical. That's their full name. UK Alliance, Abbey Hill Billies, the Dogging Cyclists, I say. Jogs No Madhouse, the Weirdos, Spage, back in the game, Crystal Palace, and Social Outcasts. Okay. Right. I might have to jiggle a bit when I get around to the music round, but for now, everything's okay. So let's get started. It is slightly after usual start time. So here we go. Sponsored tonight is Herbie West End. You can win the bread. Make you happy forever, right? 7 o'clock every night. I'm on Thursdays and Tuesdays as well now. Different type of quiz. Come and try it. Let's get started. Come on. Right. Round one is the same letter round. And it goes like this. And it goes like this. All the answers in the first round begin with the same letter of the alphabet. So once you got the letter, it's easy. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. So Zorro is the Spanish word for which animal? All right, which common animal has the Spanish name Zorro? That's question number one. I'll get through these fairly quickly to make up for the slightly delayed start. Which ABBA song includes the line, do you still recall that fateful night we crossed the Rio Grande? All right, which ABBA song is that from? Do you still recall the fateful night we crossed the Rio Grande? The magic of ABBA, but which song? Number three, the USA. Thanks, Denise. Which state of the USA is known as the Sunshine State? All right. It's always sunny in the Sunshine State. Which is the Sunshine State? Remember, all of the 5 answers in the first round begin with the same letter. So once you get a letter, it's easy. Question number 4. In antiques, what name is given to fine lace-like work in gold or silver wire? Other metals as well, but usually gold or silver. It's a one-word answer, this one. And it means very fine work, you know, like lace, but made out of precious metals. And the last one, question number 5, should give you the letter if you don't have the letter already. Complete the name of the 2009 Disney film, The Princess and the... It's not the Quizmaster. I know that. Princess and the Canadian Pop Star. It's not that either. It's not about Princess Diana. Different princess. Right. Here's what to do. You tell me if you're ready. Okay. You tell if your team is ready, then tell me you're ready. Don't tell me your answers. Just tell me you're ready. For anyone who's just come in, I'm going to quickly go over these questions one more time. So here we go. So Zorro is the Spanish word for which animal? Do you still recall that fateful night we crossed the Rio Grande? ABBA lyric from which song? Thank you, Ewan. Which American state is the Sunshine State? Number 3. Number 4. What's the word for fine lace-like work in gold or silver wire? Other metals as well, I think, but quite often gold or silver. And the last one, The Princess and the Something. 2009 Disney film. Animation. So which film is that? Ah, dear. I wonder why the sound's not working. I mean, I know it's working now. But 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you know, that might be it. Might have just solved it there. Okay, well, you're telling me already. I'm just going to try one little fix to see if I can get back onto 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, that should be good. Okay. One, 2. So, can you still hear me at this point? Can you see me? Can you hear me saying the word potato? Say potato if you can hear potato. I think you're all ready. Still gaming here. Smartcus are back there ready. Simon's ready. Phil's ready. Jerry's ready. Denise is ready. Shona's ready. Sausage rolls are ready. Everybody's ready. Potato. Thank you, John. That's good. Right. Now I know you can hear me on the original thing. I'm going to try one more thing before we go on, just so I know what's going on, which is, can you hear this music? If you can hear that music, say carrot. Thanks very much. You know what I mean? Because if I ask questions, then you say yes, but there's a wee delay, and then I don't know what you're saying yes to. You know what I mean? Right, okay, so let's get on with it. Here are the answers for the same letter round. Now, did you get the letter? I hope you did. It was the letter F for freelance. Banana. Right, fair enough. Here we go. Here are the answers. Right, 2 points for each of these. So Zorro. Zorro. What is Zorro? It's Zorro is a fox. There it is. El Zorro. Planeta Animal. El Zorro. Pretty cool, huh? I mean, Fox is a good name, but Zorro is a cool name. Is there an animal who's got a cooler name in a foreign language? Let us know. If you can think of one. Which ABBA song includes the line, do you still recall that fateful night we crossed the Rio Grande? That is Fernando. Which, of course, is the name of Alan Partridge's son. Fernando. Which American state is the Sunshine State? That's Florida. Or Florida, I think it's called nowadays. Finely slight work in gold or silver wire. That's filigree. Filigree. 2 points for all of these. There's a bit of filigree going on there. Very nice. And the princess and the frog. There we are. Frog was the last one. So, scores. You get 2 points for every right answer. So, maximum 10 on the questions. But there's bonus points as well. If you are a subscriber to YouTube, you get +2. So, if you're not a subscriber, subscribe now. Buttons down there somewhere. You get 2 points. +1 if somebody shares the quiz. Somebody on your team's got to share the quiz. You hit share. Share's down there as well. Hit share. And +1 point if it's your birthday. But it's probably not your birthday. Right, what you got? So the usual maximum is 13. Noodle Doodles have hit the 13 straight away. Up and running. Boom, shakalaka. 13 for the sausage rolls. 13 for the chameleons. Porn Dwarves. Jimbo Doyle. Tim Edgley. 13, 13, 13. Right, let's crack on. Let's try and catch up with the slow start due to technical situations. Fox Fernando Florida Filigree Frog. It's almost a poem on its own. The Fox Fernando Florida Filigree Frog. Right, here we go. Picture round. 5 pictures with questions. Here we go. Right, question number 1. Complete the name of this video game. There's 2 different screenshots there from different eras. So the top picture, like up here, is from 1986, and at the bottom is 2013, but it's the same game, just with much better graphics, obviously, as time's gone on. It's called The Legend of Something. So what is the word that finishes that off? The Legend of Something. Same game, different graphics as time moved on. And nowadays it's probably even more mental. I don't play computer games. I had a PlayStation for a very short time. 2000. Quite like Parappa the Rapper, but nothing else. Number 2, skull. Which animal does this skull belong to? Bear, cat, dog. There's some pretty basic animal types there. You choose which one that skull belongs to. Bear, rawr. Cat, meow. Dog, hello. Which one is that? It's one of my keywords. Situation. I favour the Charlie Nicholas pronunciation. That's how Charlie Nicholas pronounces it. Situation. Situation. Whoops. Haha. Loads of fun tonight. I just made my PowerPoint disappear. Right, I've got it back. Here we go. Logo. Another multiple choice one. Only 2 choices here. Which aeroplane manufacturer's logo is shown here? Is it Airbus or Boeing? All right, that logo over there, is that Airbus or Boeing? Quite minimal. Quite nice, really. Sort of. It's a bit like Zanussi, isn't it? Number 4, movies. This is Jennifer Lawrence, starring in which 2013 film, which received 10 Oscar nominations but no actual wins? It was described as a black comedy crime thriller, I think. I'll check my notes for that one. But it came out in 2013 and it's starred Jennifer Lawrence. And that's a still from the film. All right, yeah, black comedy crime film. It was described by Wikipedia as. And number 5, another multiple choice one. Whose flag is this? Netherlands, Russia, or Serbia? I'll go over them again in a second. I see Heather saying the antique question got us. Did you have an answer? It's always good to know what people put if they didn't get the right answers. Filigree. What did you say? Fiddly. I mean, that's probably technically true as well. I'll go back over these questions. So, Legend of something, video games. Do you understand what I mean? It's the same game, but just in different releases. 1986, very basic version. 2013, a bit more graphical. Legend of something. Number 2, Bear Cat Dog. Bear cat dog, bear cat dog, bear cat dog, bear cat dog, bear cat. Airbus, Boeing. Which one's that? Loads of multiple choice in this round. Name the film. Black comedy crime film, according to Wikipedia. Jennifer Lawrence. It got 10 Oscar nominations. Didn't win any. And the last one is just a flag. Netherlands, or Russia, or Serbia. Okay. Okay. Right, Jono's ready. Well, or Ewan, or Jono, whichever it is ready. Noodle Doodles are ready. Karen is ready. Oh, yeah. By the way, I'm going to be quite liberal on balls tonight for the pot of win. So if you've got any bonus facts along the way, you can put the bonus facts out there. If I think they're good enough, I'll give you a ball in the pot of win. All right, or the ball bag. Anyway, you see, ball bags here. The pot of win is positively brimming over with balls there. So, if you can give us an exciting fact, related to one of the questions, then I'll give you a ball. All right. Not just anything. It's got to be a good one, Right. Loads of people ready. Let's get on with it. Number 1 in the picture round. Legend of Zelda. That's what that's called. Means nothing to me. Not a gamer, but I have heard of the title, so I kind of go on that basis. If it's something I don't know anything about, but I've heard of it, then I could probably ask it as a question. Number 2, Bear Cat Dog. It's dog. Woof! Aeroplane manufacturer's logo, Airbus or Boeing? It's Boeing. Boeing. With an extra E. Number 4, Jennifer Lawrence in a movie called American Hustle. American Hustle. And number 5, Netherlands, Russia, or Serbia. Did you get this one right? Because they've all got those colours in their flag, but in different orders. The answer here is Russia. That's Russia. I'll show you the other ones. See? That's Serbia on the left and Netherlands on the right. So, yeah, they've all got the colours in a different order. Russia's got the white on top. You think about the White House in Moscow when they have the parliament. I think. Something like that. That's the way I remember it. I always remember white on top for Russia. Richard Rennick says, interesting fact, did you know that the Dutch never had any surnames until Napoleon forced them to make them up? Nah. Was that exclusively a Dutch thing, though? I mean, surnames were definitely less popular than they used to be. Is that right? I'm going to look that up. It's quite interesting. I'll do a quick search, Richard, and if it's true, I'll give you a ball. Netherlands surnames Napoleon. Dutch family names were not required until 1811 when Emperor Napoleon annexed the Netherlands. Prior to 1811, the use of patronymics was much more common. Yeah, all right. Yeah, it's worth a ball. Hell's bells. Right, Richard gets the first ball tonight. That's let me just can I see myself here? Oh, in the wrong bit. There we go. Your ball number 8, Richard. So, fact. Richard Rennick. Ball number 8. Okay, so you go in the ball bag. See? And I'm going to have a scrote around in there later on for tonight's breadwinner. So you're first in the bag, Richard. Nice one. Might be able to shoehorn that into a question. Aye, he's trying too hard now. No, you got a ball. Easy. Do you get a ball if you're Dutch? Nah, that's just straightforward racist, Kate. You can't just give people rewards based on their nationality or colour. What? Of in Dutch surnames actually means or. So Jan Vennegoor of Hesselink, Celtic footballer, or former Celtic footballer, is actually Vennegoor or Hesselink. God, what a mouthful. Just pick one, Dutch. I'm only going to give away one ball per round because I'll go get swamped in facts if I give... That's a good one. That's a good fact, right, Phil? Excellent, but I'm not going to give you a ball. One ball per round, right? Otherwise it's going to get nuts. Zelda Dog, Boeing, American Hustle, Russia. Okay. I should wait till the end of the round, shouldn't I? I'll wait till the end of each round. And I'll decide what was the most interesting fact out of ones that people come up with. Which seems a bit unfair because I'm making these rules up as I go. So Phil, I'm going to give you a ball as well, right? Phil 26599. So your ball number 6, okay? So I just realised how unfair that sounded, but that's the new rule. One ball per round. And I'll wait to the end of the round to decide what's the best fact. Right, okay. Here we go. It's time for the sound round. Now, hopefully this should work. I think I worked out what was going on. So I've got to get over to this. Stop that. Get there. Right, okay, I'm ready. So I'm going to show you the options. This is a bits and pieces round. I got 5 little tunes to play you, and they're variously altered and messed up. You just got to pick the right artist. That's all you got to do. So the first one is being played backwards. All right, who is this that is being played backwards? Hang on a second. Let me just make sure the volume's up before I do this. Right, here we go. That's cool sound, but it's being played backwards. Who was it? Right. Question number 2 is the other is being played quickly, too fast. Who is the artist here? Superb. Third one is being played too slowly. Who is this? That's good. The slow ones are always really good. The fourth one is a 1 second wonder. It's roughly 10 different songs cut down to 1 second, all by the same artist and stitched together. So who is the artist for these songs? Here it is. Great. And the last one is not a band, actually, or an act or a singer. It is a television theme tune, an old TV theme tune. What is the show? Oh, that's good. Don't know about you, but I really enjoyed tonight's music round. I'm going to play it one more time, all right? Real quick. You tell me if you're ready. Don't tell me any answers in the chat, but tell me if you're ready. Here they are one more time. First one is being played backwards. Who's this? Okay, the second one is being played too fast. Who is this? Wow, I love how it sounds exactly the same as it does normally, even though it's 40% faster. That's the beauty of Europop. Number 3 is being played too slow. Who's this? Oh man, I'm going to listen to that whole thing on slow later on. Number 4 is the 1 second wonder. 10 songs by one artist, stitched together, only 1 second of each. Who is this? Great stuff. And the last one is a TV theme tune. Great theme, great show. Right. You all ready? It looks like you're ready. The readies are pouring in. Let's do. I'm going to tell you what the answers are. Ready, ready, ready. If you're not ready, write your answers down right now. Here we go. Okay, the first one sounded really good. Being played backwards, pretty much the same as forwards. It's Kylie Minogue. The song is Slow, but it was being played backwards. The second one was being played fast, and the song was called Pretty Green Eyes. It was by an act called Ultra Beat. Okay, classic Europop. Number 3, slowed right down, is Beyonce. Crazy in Love featuring Jay-Z. Number 4, the 1 second wonder, 10 slices of action, 1 second action from a band that is Slade. Hope you picked that out. And the last one, the theme tune. There was only really 2 TV shows on there. Bonanza or Buck Rogers. The right answer is Buck Rogers, all right? In the 25th century. Buck Rogers for short. Beady, beady, beady. Buck. So how did you get on with that one? I'm just looking back at your scores for the picture round because I'm too busy talking about Dutch things. Didn't really see how you did. 4 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10. That was before. What about this round? 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 8. What one did you miss, Craig? Guest Ultra Beat. That feels good. You're tripped by the 1 second snaps. What did you put? Did you put Queen? What? That's a good fact, if it's true. But I can't see what it's got to do with the round. I'm looking for facts that are to do with the round. The index finger of the Statue of Liberty is 8 foot long. How would that connect to any of those? I'm trying to... Nah, I can't think of any connection. 50 cents for America. And so is the Statue of Liberty. Is that it? Yeah. Yeah, Queen was the option really for Slade. They got a couple of similar type of sounds, but they got Noddy Holder with his screaming. 8 for this round. That's good. Very nice. Right, let's get on. What we got now? Oh, it's Picto. I'm going to give you a picture clue, and you've got to try and guess the name of the play. Right? It's as simple as that. You got 60 seconds to do it. Don't shout out the answer. If you think you've got the answer, just tell me that you've got it. All right. So here comes the picture clue, and there goes the timer. Yes, there it goes. Right. So you're looking for the name of a play. Try and work out from this picture clue what's going on here. A theatre situation. A drama. You know what I mean? So try and work it out. The people on the right, to understand it fully, you kind of got to know who they are. They're a band. But if you don't know the name of that band, there is a clue in the picture other than just who they are. You know what I mean? Ewan's got it. We've got 15 seconds to go. They're Swiss, the geezers on the right, if that helps you at all. They look a bit Swiss, don't they? Urban Swiss, though, not farmer Swiss. Tim's got it, Phil's got it, Karen's got it, Simon's got it, Craig's got it, Noodle Doodle's got it, Jerry's got it, Lumpy Gravy have got it, lots of people have got it. Time's up, let's have a look. It's Othello, right? Moth, without the M, that's off. And do you know the band on the right? It's Yellow. Yello. From Switzerland. They had hits The Race and I Love You. Great songs. So you put those two things together, you get Othello, a famous play. Very good. Very good. Oh, yeah, that's another one of theirs. Yeah. By Yellow. Great song. I think it was used in Ferris Bueller. Oh, yeah. Great sounds. I remember when I heard The Race for the first time back in the 80s. I was blown away. It was amazing. Got your first Picto? Nice one. Right, that's it. You'll never fail the Picto again. Kate. See, once you get one, they're easy. Right, 3 points. Add to your score if you got that one right. Let's move on. Is it time for Mystery Bag already? It must be. Our sponsor tonight is James the Baker, who has Herbie West End, the greatest bread shop, not just in Edinburgh, but in the entire Lothian area, and in fact, the whole of Scotland. There's some of our happy previous winners. Look, there's Jerry. There's Robin. There's Zenon, or can't remember the guy's name. That's Craig, I think. Loads of bread winners. Great photos. Right, you can be added to that wall of bread champions if you can work out what's in the mystery bag. Not a ball bag. That's different, but I got 2 bags. I got loads of bags. So I'm just going to get a timer on because the quickest one of the month will win £1 million scratch card. Closes. Clock. Stopwatch. Right, okay, I'm ready. So I've got a thing in a bag here, which is from the pound shop, and you got to guess what it is. Bonus as well, if you're the first to guess what it is, then you not only get a ball in the bag, but you also win what's in the bag. Okay, and I got a big job lot of stuff from poundshop.com the other day, so it's from poundshop.com. And how do you work this out? You ask me questions, okay, that I can answer in a 50-50 way, a binary way. I'll answer the questions, and then the first person I can see guessing the right answer will get the prize and a ball in the bag. So I'm going to hit start. There we go. Right. Here's a non-related question. Is the Herbie Bread Shop at West End? Yes, I believe it is. I think it's on William Street. Pop in and say hello to James the Baker. Edible. Is the thing in the bag edible? No, Sally. It's not. No, it's not £500 cash. No, it's not sellotape. Can you wear it? Yes, you can. It's clothing. It's not a face mask. It's not 2020. It's stuff you could have worn in 2019 as well. Is there I bet there's plastic involved, Alan. Is it a kitchen item? No. Hand gel? No. Can you use it to make bubbles? I don't think so. £1, Craig. Hairy, not hairy, but fluffy, fluffy. To use it in the living room, you can use it anywhere you want. Toblerone, no. Can you use it to make bread? No. Umbrella, no. Hang on, I think someone's got it. Socks! Holy bananas. Jeez, oh. 107. Rowan, or Rowan. I don't know how you say your name, but can you see that? There you go. 107.43. Fantastic. Mystery bag Rowan. Now, see, for the proof, we pull it out, and it's, can you read that there? Faux fur boot sock. Polyester boot warmer. Oh, polyester? Oh. Do not dry, clean, tumble dry, bleach or iron. This bag is not a toy. It can suffocate a baby, right? And it's knee-high, stylish socks, great for wearing with wellies. That's what it says. But to me, polyester plus wellies doesn't sound that great. Pound world, baby. So, well done, Rowan. Am I saying Rowan or Rowan? Rowan's delighted. Is it like rowing a boat? Or is it Rowan like me and the missus are always rowing? Just one sock? Nah, I think there's a pair of them. It does say sock singular on the. I hope it's not just one sock. I mean, it feels awfully big. I'm sure there's a pair in there. I'm not going to open them up. Rowan's very excited. Well, I'm glad for you. Right, so you also get a ball in the bag, Rowan. I'm going to stick with Rowan until you tell me it's Rowan, like you and the missus. Right, okay, good. 10, your ball number 10. Okay, I'll put that in the ball bag there. Very good. Yes, name of the tree with the red berries. Now, the thing is, Rowan, are you in Edinburgh? Are you eligible for the bread prize? Mind you, you haven't won the bread. Sort that out later. Never mind. No. Shona, it's not Rayburn Place. That's Herbie's off Stockbridge. There's two different shops. There's at least two different shops. There's Herbie's at Stockbridge, and there's Herbie West End. Herbie West End is, I'm almost certain, at William Street. I'll find out the address before we go off. All right. So fantastic. Right, that's mystery bag. Well done to Rowan. And a very quick time as well, 1 minute and 7. And I've written that down. I'm pretty sure that's the fastest so far in September. If it turns out you're the fastest for the whole of September, Rowan, you will get £1 million scratch card. Okay. So it's good. Okay. Ewan, that makes me laugh. It's worth a fact. It's worth a ball. Yeah, there you are. Number 5. Ewan gets the best. Best fact for the round, which is a joke, folks, but still a fact. It's a fact joke. It's a jacked or a folk. It's worth a ball. Right, okay, let's move on. What we got next is Hexo, I think. Yes. Time for Hexo. Okay, do you know how to play Hexo? This is an example. This is not the actual Hexo board tonight. It's just an example. So if I said lead singer of Queen, 2 letters, you would say FM, Freddie Mercury. Yeah. So you find the answer on the board. UK state broadcaster, 3 letters. Can you see that on the board? It is BBC, British Broadcasting Corporation. So I think you understand. That's it. Yes, 7 William Street, Herbie West End. Thank you, Jock. So let's get on to tonight's actual board. Here is tonight's Hexo. Let me just get my clues because I've usually got slightly more to tell you than what comes up on the... What comes up? Right, here we go. Right, first one is about books. You're looking for the Irish writer of Dubliners and Finnegan's Wake. 2... I was going to say novels, but I'm actually reading Dubliners at the moment. It's more like short stories. And I don't know Finnegan's Wake. But who's the writer? That's what you're looking for. 2 letters for the first name and surname of the guy who wrote Finnegan's Wake and Dubliners. I sort of saw it flashing up in front of my face, Denise, but it was just as the mystery bag was starting, so I kind of missed it. So I noticed there was a fact there, but I missed it. Let's play Hexo. You can say it again if it was a good one. If it's a really good one. Right, city that's the setting for the films The Hangover in 2009 and Indecent Proposal back in 1993, both set in the same American city. Which city is that? 2 letters. All right. Find those 2 letters on the Hexo board. The letters will be right next to each other. By the way, the answers don't overlap. So if you've used a letter, then it can't be used in another answer. You see what I mean? Number 3 is a chocolate bar. It was launched in the UK in 1970, so it's even older than me. And its shape has got 3 intertwined bits, if you know what I mean. I've got a better way of saying that, but I can't remember what it is. And my Excel won't resize, and it's kind of hidden. Anyway. 3 intertwined pieces making up a chocolate bar, which was released in the UK in 1970. That's number 3, 2 letters. Right, number 4 is 3 letters. This is a horse race. It's just under 4 miles long, and it's run every April at Ayr. 3 letters. So what is that horse race? It's right there on the Hexo board. You just got to find the 3 letters. And the last one is also 3 letters. It is a public research university in London, in central London. Alumni include Pierre Trudeau, Clement Attlee, and the Queen of Denmark. So that's Pierre Trudeau, used to be the boss of Canada. Clement Attlee, Big Clem, Mr. NHS himself, Labour Prime Minister after the war. And the Queen of Denmark, Queen Margaret of Denmark. They all went there. Loads of other people as well. Tons of people. Loads of heads of state went to this university in central London. Okay. So you tell me when you're ready. Tell me if there's anything you don't understand, and I'll let you know. But as soon as I get enough readies, then I'll get on to the answers. Right, here's Denise's Iago fact again while everyone's having a think. So sneaky Iago was in Othello, yes, and a sneaky parrot in Aladdin. All right, so that was based on the Picto. Aye, all right. Give you a ball for that. You better not win the bread, though, Denise, because there's no way James the Baker delivers to Dublin. Your ball number 14, okay? Like we had our winner in Ratho the other week, and James said, I'm not going to Ratho. Ratho's not Edinburgh. So I had to get transferred to somebody down in Leith, which worked out. So there's no way he's going to Dublin. If he got picked out, I'd send you something else. Right. Ready. Craig, Simon, Noodles, Karen, Keith, Phil, Jerry. Ready. I think that's just about enough time. Here we go. Yeah, I've still got 2 more rounds, so I better get on with it. If you're not ready yet, just choose some letters right now, because here we go. I think he was in a better mood that week. He came to Balerno. Right. Here we go. Dubliners writer. Yeah, you know this one, surely. JJ, James Joyce. All right, Irish writer. And I've never read any James Joyce apart from now. I've started reading Dubliners. So far, pretty good. About 3 stories into it. Number 2, the city that is the setting for The Hangover and also Indecent Proposal. That is Las Vegas. LV is Las Vegas. Number 3 is Curly Wurly. I've now unveiled how I'd originally written this. 3 flattened, intertwined serpentine strings. Nice. Curly Wurly in it. 2 points for you, Curly Wurly. The 4-mile race at Ayr is the Scottish Grand National every April. SGN is what you're looking for. And the last one, the Public Research University in London. Loads of heads of states have been there. Powerful and influential place of learning is LSE. That's the London School of Economics. I think the full name of that place is London School of Economics and something, but commonly known as the LSE. Yeah, London School of Economics and Political Science is the full title of that place, but it's very often just known as LSE, London School of Economics. I can't pull my fillings out if I have a Curly Wurly. Can't do it. Put New York's for the city. Oof. That's an 8 for 10. 10 out of 10 for Juan. 10 for the Weirdos. 10 for Richard. We've got a fact incoming here from you. The subatomic particle, the quark, gets its name from James Joyce's Finnegan's Wake. Joyce mentioned ducks go quark. That was my Irish accent there. Did you catch that? And the scientist that discovered quarks loved the book. I think I actually knew this. I read that pretty recently. You're on hold as the best fact unless somebody comes up with a really good fact in the next couple of seconds. Didn't know James Joyce? Well, I guess that's the thing. If you don't know them, you don't know them. King's Sweepstake Gallop. Nice. It's the King's Sweepstake Gallop today. That's a lot more heroic, isn't it? Than Scottish Grand National. I thought that was a fact coming in there, but it's just a recommended reading order of James Joyce. Read Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man first, then Ulysses. That's true. Horses are terrifying. They're massive. Massive big bastards. No, Scotland's not too shit. to have anything. We've got everything. We can have a space program if we want. There's nothing to stop Scotland having the tallest building in the world. I keep thinking this. Why don't we just build the tallest building in the world? It'd be awesome. Now we're going to move on. Ewan can have the fact ball for that one. That was Ewan, Clark, and Davidson. 3 names. So you've got a ball there, Ewan. You are ball number 41. Okay, that goes in the ball of the ball bag. You know what I mean? Right. 50-50 round. You know what's going on here, don't you? You just got to pick the right answer out of 2. It's that simple. Here we go. 50-50 round. We've got 2 rounds to go to get the final score for the quiz, and then we're going to be doing some live quizzing. We could legalize dope. We could build the highest building in the world, and we could start a regular shuttle to the moon for Scottish people only, or people living in Scotland. Right, 50-50 film. Who was Oscar nominated for a 1982 film in which she plays a transvestite entertainer? Is that Judi Dench or Julie Andrews? Oh, I see your logic, Jerry, right? See, I don't really do that anymore, but I'd be right up for having the tallest building ever. Like, they're building like a 3 or 4 story thing down at Cannon Mills, and all the residents are like, oh, it's too high. I can't see the river. And I'm like, man, come on, let's get New York with it. Let's get high. You know, like, let's build some big buildings. Massive, big, crazy skyscrapers. That'd be awesome. Edinburgh's really conservative, isn't it? Or we could just build them in Glasgow. Glasgow's not averse to a bit of building, you know. Number 2, when was the last decade in which Tottenham Hotspur FC, known as the Spurs, were league champions of English football? When were they last top dogs in English football? 1960s or 1980s? So Spurs are quite good these days, but it used to be the top team. When was the last time they were the top team? The 60s or the 80s? In the Christian calendar, when does the Feast of Epiphany fall? Is that 12 days before Christmas or 12 days after Christmas? When is Epiphany? Which is quite an important day religiously, especially Orthodox. Great facts coming in here. Glasgow's got the tallest cinema in the world, and you need to escape a building if there's a fire. Thanks for that, Phil. Nice. Number 4, what is the title of the metafictional film within a film franchise in the Scream film? So there was a series of films came out called Scream, but inside the world of Scream, there was a made-up film that the characters went to see. Was that called Slash or Stab? Right, I think I see what you're saying, Phil. I think you're saying that maybe a place like Edinburgh might be too sort of cluttered to have very tall buildings because there wouldn't be enough space for people to run out to. But I mean, we could build the world's tallest building in somewhere like Livingston. Yeah, sorry, Kristen. I mean, like, if you actually add up the number of football questions I ask, it's about 1 in 30 or 40 or something like that. It's not that bad. Don't hate me. And the last question in 50-50. Art. Who painted the famous artwork La Primavera in the 1470s or 1480s? Nobody really knows, but round about then. La Primavera, is that Caravaggio or Botticelli? I mean, tall buildings kind of freak me out a little bit. I've been up the Hancock Tower in Chicago. That was pretty tall. They had a bar at the top. We got strawberry daiquiris. That was cool. I don't know how many floors that was, 80 or something like that. And the highest bar I went in New York was the Marriott at Times Square, and it's 46 floors, which isn't the highest building ever. But on the 46th floor, they've got a revolving bar and disco. I spent about £100 in cocktails, and that was in the 90s. You know what I mean? Yeah, right. But I haven't recapped these yet. Quick recap. Who plays transvestite entertainer? 1982 film, got an Oscar nomination for it. Dench or Andrews? When was Spurs top dogs of English football? 60s or 80s? When's Epiphany? Is that 12 days before Christmas or 12 days after Christmas? Number 4, film within a film in the Scream films. Is that slash or stab? And La Primavera. Who's that? Caravaggio or Botticelli? Okay. Yeah. Right in the middle of Firth of Forth. That'd be a good place. Oh, yeah. No, it was revolving before I got drunk, and then it revolved some more. Right. Come on. I'm too chatty tonight. I need to get on with this. Right. Number 1, who was transvestite entertainer? Dench or Andrews? It was Julie Andrews. Film's called Victor Victoria. There she is, pretty much laying down the template for the Eurythmics. Number 2, last time Spurs were top dogs in English football was the 60s. 1961, I think. Number 3, Epiphany. The Epiphany is the 3 wise men turning up, so it's 12 days after Christmas. 6th of January. It's celebrated, especially in Eastern Christianity. Number 4, Scream films. The franchise is called Stab. And the last one, number 5, La Primavera. Nice bit of work by Mr. Botticelli. And there it is. That's what it looks like. Flat I was in used to have a massive poster of that on the wall. Old days. Right, okay. There's the answer. Julie Andrews, the 60s, 12 days after Christmas, Stab Botticelli. How'd you get on with that one? We move on to the final round for the main part of the quiz, which is double or bust. You know how to play this. You get 4 points for a correct answer, so you can get 20 points if you get them all right. But you go bust, you get 0 points for the round if you put any wrong answers. And the way to avoid that is to leave blanks. You don't have to answer all the questions. You choose which ones you're going to answer. I'm going to get on with it, okay? Right, no more facts. We're out of time for facts, so let's just leave those for now. Here we go. Right, number 1. What nationality was the former number 1 tennis player Pat Rafter, who retired in 2002? Pat Rafter used to be world number 1 at tennis, a male player, a male Pat. But what nationality was Pat Rafter? And probably still is. Nice to see you moaning about the football question and then getting it right, Kristen. Number 2, what is the first prime number greater than 50? So if you're counting up normal numbers, what's the first prime number after 50? That's question number 2. Number 3. Gin Ricky. This is booze. Contains the juice of which fruit? A gin Ricky is a standard cocktail. Which fruit is used? Which fruit juice is used to make a gin Ricky? Remember, one wrong answer is bust in this round. Careful. Number 4. Which commander rode a horse called Copenhagen at the Battle of Waterloo, or Copenhagen? I don't know how it was pronounced. Copenhagen. There was a horse at the Battle of Waterloo called that. Which commander was sitting on Copenhagen? That's question number 4. And the last one, pop music. So what year question? When was the last year that Madonna had a #1 hit in the UK singles chart? You've got to get within 4 years of the right answer to get the point. So Madonna is rubbish these days. Everyone knows it, but she used to be amazing. At some point in the past, she stopped having #1 hits. When was that last time that she had a #1 hit in the UK singles chart? Have a guess of the year, and if you get within 4 years, you get the points. Okay, you tell me when you're ready. I shall recap. Right, Pat Rafter, what nationality? Tennis player, former world #1. Number 2, first prime minister, first prime number greater than 50. If we had a prime number instead of a prime minister, I don't think it would make much difference at the moment, to be honest. Number 3, a gin Ricky contains the juice of which fruit? Fruit. Number 4, who rode Copenhagen at the Battle of Waterloo? And the last one, last year that Madonna had a #1 in the UK singles chart. Get within 4 years. Okay. What you doing? Are you going for it? Remember, you can leave as many as you want, you answer as many as you want, but if you get one wrong, you get 0 points for the round. After this round, I'm going to ask you to upload your scores. Before I do that, I'm going to remind you that I do this for tips. I love doing the quiz, but I also love being able to get food for my daughter and me. And I still can't get back in the pubs. I had a message with the Brass Monkey last night. They said, nah, got to wait until the amplification thing's back in place. Because in case you don't know, it's not allowed for pubs to amplify anything at the moment in Scotland due to COVID. So it's there's no quizzing, you know what I mean? So I'm still doing this. So I appreciate any donations I can get. If you want me to do a private quiz for you, I'm doing one tomorrow, actually, a Zoom quiz tomorrow afternoon. So I'll do one for your company. Get in touch. For money, you know. But if you were going to go to a quiz, it costs you a couple of quid, you know what I mean? So that's all I'm asking for. £1 or £2. Anything's great. I appreciate all tips. Thank you very much. Right, okay. Are they using amplification, Craig? Right, let's get the answers on. What nationality? I know there's some people doing quizzes, but I presume they're not using amplification. Number 1, what nationality was the former #1 tennis player Pat Rafter, retired in 2002? Australian is the correct answer. 4 points for Australian, Pat Rafter. Number 2, first prime number after 50 is 53. You might have been tempted by 51, but that's 3 times 17, isn't it? As any darts player will know. So 53 is the correct answer. Do tell us if you get bust. Tell us what you got bust on. A gin Ricky contains the juice of which fruit? That's lime. Number 4. Oh, it's Copenhagen is the horse of Wellington. There's Copenhagen's burial spot. He's got his own. Not a lot of horses get their own tombstone, but there you go. And number 5. Last time Madonna had a #1 in the UK singles chart, it wasn't even just her. It was her and Justin Timberlake. It was 2008. So if you said anything between 2004 and 2012. Is that right? Yeah, 2008. I'm just checking that. That is right. It seemed a little late, but 2004 to 2012 for the points. Right, how did you get on? Aye, Madonna and Justin Timberlake. 4 minutes it was called. So there you go. Australian 53, Lime, Duke of Wellington 2008. How did you score? How did you score? I don't think they're necessarily allowed to do that, Craig. I mean, good luck to them and everything like that, but I think the pubs I'm in would not risk that. If a licensed guy came in, might make a bit of trouble, you know. Went for 4 and got 16. Good stuff, Noodle Doodles. Avoided the gin. Yeah, that was sensible. I wouldn't have gone for that one. Ooh, 54 for party after 74 last week. That's the way it goes. Keeps you honest, Craig, you know. Keeps you grounded. You know, because when you get a really good result, you start thinking you're invulnerable, bulletproof, above the people, like the Queen, but you're not. Bust as bust could be. What did you get bust on, Keith? Right, I'm going to give you the link to upload your scores, everybody. That was a couple of twisty ones in that quiz tonight. Hey, I'm going to do some live quizzing in just a minute. Don't go away, because I'm going to give you another chance to get a ball in the bag, a ball or two in the bag. And then we're going to get a breadwinner. 8:30 latest, maybe even before that. But whoa, that's going to be the top score of the night, surely. Denise, 76. I'm just laughing at this. Too much horse content. Sorry, Stephanie. Looks like you triggered. I promise you no more horse stuff for the rest of the week, okay? $70 for the weirdos. I Am Smarticus got hired, did they? I missed Smart. Oh, there they are. 76 as well. Bloody hell. It's good. Obviously not thrown off your track by the horses or anything like that. Nice work, Karen. Holy hoo-has. Well, there's a real range tonight. Lumpy Gravy is one of our great teams from the real world. They often do fairly well on here. 44. Wow. Right. I'm going to do some live quizzing. Sassenach did not get past. All right. Despite the threat of horse. I don't think I'm scared of horses, but I'm wary of them. You know what I mean? Same with dogs. I'm not scared by dogs, but I'm wary of dogs. I know what dogs can do. I was bitten there by a Rottweiler when I was about 15. It's terrifying. Yeah, never challenge the clever people. Only challenge dummies. Or unlucky people. 64 for the sausage rolls. It's pretty strong stuff. Right, I'm going to get the invite ready so you can come do some live quizzing. What we're going to do tonight is true or false. I'm going to give you two. If you come through, I'm going to get you to answer 2 true or false questions so you can get 2 balls. There's 1 ball per correct answer. So that's a fairly low bar tonight. We're going to get lots of balls in the bag. So let's see, copy the link there, put the link in here. Now you should be able to see the link to play live. I'll type that in and then I'll click the link. Okay, so if you want to come and play a bit of true or false for me, I've got some great true or false questions for you. Click through. And if you get 1 right, you get a ball in the bag. You get 2 right, you get 2 balls in the bag. That's it. That's how it works. And then 8:30 at the very latest, I'm going to pull a bag a ball out of the bag, and that's who's going to win the bread from James the Baker. A second prize will come to a second ball, and that'll be a scratch card or similar. Rowan is already going to win the socks, the faux fur boot socks. So Rowan, you have to send me an address anyway, right? So that I know where I'm in. So here we go. We got people coming in. Yes, we do. Okay, right. Let's get straight on to it. Actually, I better make sure I've got my questions first. That would be smart, wouldn't it? Okay. There we are. Right, okay. So we welcome our first player tonight, who is Kerry.
Hey, hello. How are you?
Hey, I'm all right. Good to see you. How's things?
Aye, good, yeah.
Looks like you've tidied up a bit.
Tidied up a bit.
Aye.
What can I say? I'm in what you'd call an old school slut, which is like a lazy woman. That's just, I'm not.
Are you talking about original meanings of words here? Is that what you're talking about?
Aye, you know, they talk about a slattern being a sort of lazy, sort of like no good woman, and yeah,
right.
So aye, in that sense, I'm a slut.
Listen, the whole world is going to hell, so I say, why not? You know, let's just relax.
Lockdown, I thought, oh god, the house is going to be tip top. Like I'm going to get, you know, we're going to be so bored that we're nah. It turns out that there's no amount of boredom can make me into housework. But anyway, I'm busy with other stuff. Anyway,
let me guess, you didn't finish your novel either, and you didn't learn Gaelic, and you didn't learn how to play the piano. I bet you didn't learn those things.
I managed to read Moby Dick.
Really?
Aye. Yeah.
Was it worthwhile? Was it worthwhile? Was it good?
It was actually, yes. I don't even know if I'd recommend it because it's a lot of effort, but it's a very
quite heavy. Yes, it's like that thick.
Aye, but it's like the chapters are all quite short, so you can dip in and out of it, and it's. But yeah, I think it was grueling, but it was good. I think.
Yeah, like I'm scared of the sea. I'm nervous about the sea. It's a terrifying thing, but I quite like reading things about the sea. You know, like pirate stories and whatever. You know, stuff that's set at sea. Life of Pi. Do you ever read Life of Pi?
I did, yeah, I enjoyed that.
That was good. Yeah, I quite like reading about people being in huge danger out on the ocean when I'm not there. That's okay. Right, true or false? Now, how do you feel about true or false questions in general?
Well, I used to be all right with it, but a wee while ago, you asked a true or false question about Shakin' Stevens, about was it true or false that he never wore underwear? And Jerry was going, nah, it must be false. And I was like, nah, I'm sure I can remember hearing about that. I had a false memory and everything, like being a kid and like talking to my pals about the fact that he didn't wear underwear.
We all get those sorts of things. I've similar fever dreams about the women out of Primitives, you know. Anyway, let's get on with it.
Right.
Here we go. So two true or false questions, and it's one ball per question. So you can get two balls in the bag here. So question number one. In Germany, a Doberman dog once mated with a goat, producing puppies with tiny little horns. Is that true or false?
False.
False. Aye, it is false. Fair enough. That's ball number 17. All right, number 17 for Kerry. There it goes. And let's see if I can find a slightly more difficult one. I thought I might just catch you off balance there, but you got that one, no problem at all. Let's see. A rat can go longer without drinking water than a camel. Is that true or false?
False.
It's true, and I'm not really sure why. I've got that written down. I trust my database, but I've got no further information. So we'll just gloss over the truth of that. All right, but you've got a ball in the bag. That's the main thing. You got a ball in the bag.
Excellent.
Right. Nice to see you. See you in a bit.
See you later.
Bye. Do you remember talking to your friends about the lack of shaking Stevens underwear when you were a kid, folks? If so, you're in the right place. Right, who's next? It's me, myself, and iPhone. Now, who is this?
It's Phil. Hello.
Phil, you're the Phil. Oh, are you Phil 26599?
I am indeed, ball 6.
Brilliant. Right, you've got a ball in the bag already. Fantastic. Now, how do you fare with true or false questions in general, Phil?
I don't know. Generally, all right.
Yeah.
Try and use a bit of logic, but sometimes, obviously, you guess and get lucky. It's 50-50 after all.
True. So. Right. Before we actually play, I'm going to play a game. Right. I'm obviously psychic. I know a lot of stuff, and I've got great perception, stuff like that. So I'm going to try and, just from hearing a bit of your accent already, I'm going to try and guess where you are from, Phil. Right. So I'm just tuning in to what you were saying. Can you give me a sentence like, where is the bus stop, please? Something like that.
Where is the bus stop, please?
It's got to be. It's not. I don't think I was thinking Yorkshire, but now I'm thinking a bit further south. Maybe South Yorkshire. How about that?
Bit further west.
All right. Okay. Lancashire.
Yeah.
Chester.
Yeah.
Cheshire.
Lancashire.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Nice one. Is that where you are tonight, or are you with us in the kingdom?
No, unfortunately, I'm not with you in Edinburgh. I do very much love the city of Edinburgh. But I'm not with you. No, I'm in Lytham St Anne's.
All right. Okay. Aye, Blackpool, innit?
Yeah, just south of Blackpool. Yeah.
Fylde Coast, all that stuff. Yeah. So you haven't had to deal with too many tourists this year, no?
Well, actually, yeah, there's been a few too many when there shouldn't have been, to be honest, at times.
Right. Yeah, well, actually, because they can't go to Corfu anymore. Yeah. So anyway, I hope you survived the tourist surge. Right, I've got some true or false for you, Phil. Here we go. Snooker star Steve Davis is double jointed. True or false?
Oh, I know there's a snooker star that's double jointed, and I'm sure there was something about it in the most recent World Championships, which was not very long ago. But whether it was Steve Davis or not, I'm going to go with true.
That is true. Yay! Hey. All right, fantastic. Yeah. For some reason, I've been watching early 80s snooker recently, so be a few of those questions maybe. Right, 21. You're 21. You've already got ball 6 here. You might end up with 3 balls in the bag if you get one more question right, which should be a ball bag first. Let me see. Divine Brown, the prostitute, who is famous for having Hugh Grant as a customer, is now a millionaire. True or false?
Complete guess. No idea. Gonna go with true again.
No, it's false. No, she blew the money. That was it. So she's back on the streets. So bad luck for her. But bad luck for you. More to the point.
Never mind.
Well, thanks for already, from Lancashire. We got a regular team down there. We got Robin down there and
James. I used to work with James. How I came across your quiz was when he shared it on Facebook a few weeks ago.
Nice. So. That's the stuff. See, viral marketing. Superb. Right, thanks for playing.
All right, cheers.
I'll see you in a bit. And we've got time for one more. It is Mr. Jonathan Doyle. Hello.
Hi there.
What are you wearing, Jonathan?
Superman versus Batman t-shirt.
Aye, but what's the aqua thing? What's the marine thing? What's that?
Marine thing?
What's the blue thing? On your shoulders, what's the blue thing?
No, nothing
Oh,
special. It's just an ordinary hoodie.
Oh, it's a hoodie. No, it's just the way it looked on screen. It looked like it was like some kind of. It looked like the sort of thing Shawadi Wadi would wear if they were going on. You know what I mean? But let's gloss over that Shawadi Wadi moment. Right. True or false? Here we go. Now, you know the score here. You can get 2 balls if you get 2 right questions. When he dies, Phil Collins has plans to be entombed in a 30-foot high pyramid in Switzerland. Is that true or false?
I know he now lives in Switzerland, but no, I don't believe. False. I don't think he's that mad.
You don't think he's a pyramid type of guy? You're absolutely correct. He's what he's going to do is he's going to get his body like ossified, turned into concrete, and multiplied in size by 50 and erected above London. So the Switzerland thing would be kind of modest. Ball 13 has come out for you. There you go. Your ball number 13. Whoops. There goes my pen. Luckily, I've got more. There we go. Number 13, Jonathan. Okay, right. One more question, possibly for one more ball. Let's have a look. That can't be right. Let's have a look. The exterior, this is about New York City, all right? The exterior of the Empire State Building in New York City is completely sprayed from top to bottom with insecticide every summer. Is that true or false? Jonathan's having a think. He's picturing the Empire State Building. He's picturing the insecticide top to bottom.
Why? I think why. False.
You going for false? It is false. I made it up. Well picked out, Jonathan. So you get another ball, which is ball number 27, and that goes in the ball bag. There we go. Right, you've got 2 balls in. I'm going to get on with the draw, so I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Bye. Right. We've got loads of balls in the bag tonight. We have Richard Rennick, ball number 8. We got Phil 265999 from Lytham St. Anne's. He's ball number 6 and ball number 21. Rowan, who won Mystery Bag, is on ball number 10. Ewan Mitchell gave us a fact. He's on ball number 5. Denise in Dublin, I was on ball number 14. Ewan Clark Davidson is ball number 41. Kerry is ball number 17. And Jonathan is ball number 27 and number 13. It's 27 minutes past 8. It's time to pull a winner out. So there it is. Here's the ball bag. And we'll do a little kazoo thing. I'll play the kazoo and I shall fumble with the balls. And when you guess what tune I'm playing, and when somebody puts it in the chat, then that's the point at which I'll pull a ball out, which my hand has lain upon. Okay, so I'm just going to have a quick look at iTunes to give me some inspiration, because I can't actually think of any songs by myself. I need lists in front of me, like a newsreader. You know what I mean? Mind you, these are all crap. Right, I'll do this one. '80s. Here's the chorus. That's it. That's it. Jerry's got it. Of course it is. It's Like a Virgin by Madonna. And my hand, my hand was on this ball, which is ball number 8. And that means the breed winner tonight is Richard Rennick. He was the very first ball in. First ball in, first ball out. Right. Is Richard Rennick here? That's what I want to know. Like a virgin. Who? For the very first time. Like a virgin. I'm glad some of the others of you spotted it as well. He's here. He is here. Right. Fantastic. Right. Richard, are you in Edinburgh? That's what I want to know. I am, he says. Now, is it proper Edinburgh or is it Ratho? Because if it's Ratho, it's a no-no. Ratho, no-no. But I'm going to presume you're in proper Edinburgh. What you need to do, Richard, is send me a message. All right? Send me a message with your address on it. Phone number as well. That helps. And I'll pass it on to James the Baker. And he should be able to arrange coming to see you with the breed. And see when you get the breed. Portobello. Aye, you'll be fine with that. And see when you get the breed, make sure you get a nice photograph of it, right? We had some really good photographs before. Right, I'm going to pull out another ball for a scratch card. I got a couple of £100,000 scratch cards lying about. So this is for the second one. This is it's ball number 10. Now, who was that? That's Rowan, actually. So when I send Rowan her faux fur boot socks, I'll stick a scratch card in there as well. Very good. Right, okay. And that's our prize winners tonight. So, I'll write all this down because otherwise I don't even remember. I have to watch it back to see what happened. So, Rowan gets scratch card and socks. And you know what, Rowan? You're in with a pretty good chance of being the fastest mystery bag of the month. You're on 1 minute and 7 seconds. And I'm fairly certain that that is the quickest of the month so far, and it's going to be hard to beat. So, you know, a good chance of that. Now you were complimenting each other on team names there, so that's nice. Me, myself, and iPhone. It's a good name. Thanks for phoning in from England. See what can happen if you share. Just share. Share with your pals. And we get some more people in from lots of exotic locations like Dublin, Dundee, Humberside, Methil, Linwood, places like that. Thank you, Phil. Thanks for being here. Thanks for playing the quiz. Kate is Dutch. People from Holland. I don't know if... Are you in Holland, Kate? Or are you just Dutch? Yes. Jerry and Kerry won the beer from Friday night a couple of weeks ago. They got a beer today, I think, or yesterday. Got a picture today anyway, and they're tanning through those. Splendid. Remember, work is optional. You know, there's always furloughs and stuff like that. They've either got to kill us or feed us, you know what I mean? I'm not sure which they would choose if it comes down to it. I hope this pandemic finishes soon. I could do with getting back to work because things are getting pretty tight. I'm not going to go on about that. I sound like I'm moaning. I'll just give you the links again, though. If anyone's got a wee donation for your old pal, the Quizmaster, that's me, Dr. Paul, then a wee donation would be great. Oh, look, you are in Holland. You're in The Hague. I was going to go there this year. Me and my daughter were going to go to the Eurovision Song Contest this year in Rotterdam. But obviously, that got bingoed. So hopefully we'll be back again next year, but I don't know how this is all going to work out. And if it is on, whether we're going to have any money by that time. Yeah, well, that's why we need to get rid of them, Phil, you know, because they would just just do us. They would just kill us. You know what I mean? There's more worry about artificial intelligence, you know. When they get everything running by robots and artificial intelligence, and they don't actually need people anymore, then the people who are in control of everything face a choice, which is kill us or feed us. And that's why I fear for the future, folks. But let's pretend everything's going to be okay. It's more fun. We got tickets for one of the semi-finals and one of the rehearsals for the final. We went to Stockholm a couple of years ago, 2016, and we ended up getting a ticket for the final on the day of the final when we were in Stockholm. So we were kind of hoping that the same thing would pan out. It was very, very difficult even to get tickets for the semi-final. But we were going to stay in Leiden because we checked it out. And of course, the Netherlands has got superb trains. And I got a train that runs all night. Rotterdam to Amsterdam. Leiden's halfway up the line, so we're just going to get off there. Looked at The Hague as well, but that was because it's a little closer. It was a bit more booked out. But Leiden looked really nice. I've only ever been to Amsterdam in the Netherlands, so I was really looking forward to seeing some other places other than Amsterdam. Hopefully it'll still happen. Just listening to this year's Eurovision stuff, actually, this evening. It's brilliant. There's so many good tunes. It was the great Eurovision that never was. Right, I better get out of here because I've got to put the little one to bed and all that stuff. I was coming with my daughter, so it wasn't going to be so much bars, you know. It's going to be more windmills and museums and things and just walking about, really. And going to the beach. I was looking forward to that. Because The Hague's the beach, isn't it? Anyway, right. So thank you, Richard. Yes, there he is. Perfect. Thanks for that. Rowan as well. Make sure you get me a message with your stuff on it. And I'll get those socks to you and the scratch card. Genius. Well, that's a great thing, Phil. You should be a Eurovision fan because it sends you to places that you would never have thought to go, you know. If I had the money, I would go every single year. We went to Stockholm in 2016, and at that point, we said, God, I can't believe we've never done this before. Like, you know, we'll go next year. And then Ukraine won, so it was going to be Kiev. So we thought, right, we've got a young child, and there's literally a war on in Ukraine. Maybe we'll just leave the Ukraine. I wouldn't have minded getting killed in a massive terrorist incident. You know, I'm in my 40s. I've had a good run, you know. But it'd be a bit unfair on the kid. So we didn't do Kiev. Year after that was Lisbon. Didn't really have the money for that. Year after that was Tel Aviv, which would have been good. But again, just a bit suspect about security, even though it's probably perfectly fine. It's just because the kid, you know. Like I say, I wouldn't mind. Eurovision quiz soon. Yes, you know, I thought I was going to do one of those when the lockdown first came. I tried doing one specialist quiz, which was football. It wasn't that popular. But if I do a good bit of PR, maybe a Eurovision one would be good. A one-off special. By the way, I'm doing quizzes on Tuesdays and Thursdays, folks. Should tell you about that. It's every night now, Monday to Friday, 7 o'clock. Is there stuff here? Nah, some other stuff. Never mind that. I'll just tell you. So, Monday to Friday, 7 o'clock, there's a different type of quiz on Thursday. Jonathan was on last night. He was winning in fine style last night. Come and challenge him tomorrow night. Aye, that's great. See, if you went to if you actually went to the Eurovision every year, you'd end up in some great places. Like that would have been the last 4 years. It would have been Stockholm, Kiev, Lisbon, Tel Aviv. Brilliant. Literally 4 corners of Europe. And then Rotterdam this year was really right at the centre of Europe. Brilliant. Okay, I better get out of here. Got to put it to bed. So I'll see you later. Thanks for any donations that you made. Really appreciate every single one that comes in. Doesn't have to be much. £1 or £2 is just terrific. Thank you very much. And thanks for doing the quiz. See you on either tomorrow or on Friday or next week. And I'll see you later. Good night. Bye.